There are a whole lot of functions in Minecraft, tons of things that there's no way everyone knows every single thing. And I can guarantee there's gonna be something in this video that you guys don't know is actually a feature in Minecraft. Like for example, a splash potion of harming, which normally just hurts anything it touches, actually does nothing to any sort of evil mob. But if you use a splash potion of healing, that does damage to them. I assume this is because they need to be healed. And maybe if I do this long enough, they'll turn normal. Oh, it just gets rid of them. Okay. And what about the weird ways that you could actually just light a portal? Like for example, if you got logs, you could just light them on fire and it'll just spread the fire to the other side, and then in turn will light the portal. I call this a ghetto portal. However, the logs can also burn and then them just kind of disappear. But you know what doesn't make sense is the fact that you can't light a portal with a flame bow. It just doesn't work. Come on. Hello? Okay, come on, logs. You gotta prove me right. Please don't do this to me. I know it takes some time. I believe in you. There it is. All right, cool. Yeah. Oh, whew, got me a little nervous there. And now this one might mess with your brain a little bit. So for the wither boss, traditionally you always just spawn him by standing him up. And now if you've been watching my Minecraft videos for a while, you would know that I usually cheese the wither boss underneath the end portal and I lay him down on the ground like that. However, one weird thing is that you can actually build him sideways. Which just does not make sense. Look at the faces. I almost wish this wasn't a feature in Minecraft because I would actually love to just have like a mural like this just set up in my base. Now, everyone knows when you fall into water from any distance in Minecraft, you'll survive no matter what. You don't even take a single tick of damage. And that's also including even one block of water. It doesn't matter how deep it is as long as it's at least one block. However, in an anvil, it's a different story, which it's already really hard to get into one because when you fall into an anvil, you still take damage. Now, my assumption for that is probably because there's less than a block of water technically, because the water starts right here. There's like almost what is that? Like a trapdoor size or something? Yeah, it's like a trapdoor size worth of block that's taken up technically on the sides as well. Oh, that looks kind of cool actually. I kind of like the way that looks. So there's less than a block of water inside of a cauldron, making it so that you still take damage no matter what inside of it. And now this one, I feel like it just does not make sense. So dripstone, you would think this would kill a pillager, right? From this height too. It doesn't, no matter what. However, this one single baby dripstone will, because the range in which it's falling from is much higher than technically it falling from right here. When it's falling like much further down, then obviously it's not going to do as much damage. It still didn't kill him. Wow, that's so much weaker that way. But alas, one baby one can still put you down from a distance. So note to self, dripstone, the distance is what really matters, not the size. Size doesn't matter. And now this one, I already know it's gonna make all the farmers out there upset, because if you put water, you would think too far away from your farm, like for example with a gap in the middle, that your fields won't be able to get all the moisture from the water. However, the water still touches this somehow. This is still okay. Minecraft physics ain't making any sense with this one. Even though there's no block touching it, it's within the range of water, and so therefore it's a-okay. Look at this. Look at that. That don't make no sense, Minecraft. Now back to the cauldron. You can put lava in a cauldron, and when you do so, you can set up like an infinite dripstone farm technically, I think. Maybe that's not how that works. However, lava in a cauldron, not sure why you'd want this. Now, I'm also not sure why you would want it underwater, but just know, everyone, you are allowed to have lava in a cauldron underwater. And also answer your question, yes, in survival mode it still hurts. And now I'm not sure why this would even be a feature. Like, I'm sure the devs at Minecraft probably don't know this exists, because what would you use this for? Comment down below, guys. What would you use a cauldron, a lava cauldron underwater for? Now, this next one's definitely going to give a lot of people a peace of mind knowing that this exists in Minecraft. Now, technically, you can stare at an Enderman through glass, and he just don't care. The window breaks his vision, apparently. Maybe he can't see through windows. But it also works for leaves, even though I can't barely even see them, and even glass panes as well. So just know that if there's anything in between you guys can still love each other forever and always. Except I think I just discovered something else with this, and that, oh, nope, okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I was thinking that if you don't break the vision, it wouldn't work, but yeah, no, it's still, He still gets mad. Hey, but also 2 for 1. If you guys stare them in the eyes, it stops them from moving. Some people don't know that. Oh, look at this, a village. Now, I guess we could talk about villagers, because villagers, for whatever reason, if you decide to take them into the nether, they can sleep in the nether. They can do something that you cannot do. Come on over, champ. Doesn't this bed look so comfy? Blows up in my face. But this doesn't make any sense. Why do they get it, but I can't? And of course, that also does mean that they can sleep in the end as well. They just, you know, through a dragon fight. Does the dragon attack villagers? Find out on this episode of Testing Quirky Minecraft Things. Dragon don't care? No way. Just make an army of villagers to fight the dragon then. Dragon don't fight back. I bet you also didn't know that with a Silk Touch enchanted book, you can actually just break glass. Hey, you can't Silk Touch it. But speaking of books, did you know that these villagers actually have books on the top of their heads? This little red dangly thing is like the book marker that's attached to the book. Once you see it, you'll never unsee it. It's one of those things that, yeah, bro's rocking a book for a hat. He's actually wearing knowledge on his dome. And while researching stuff for this video, I also learned the easiest way to move villagers, because it's impossible. You could try luring them with their most desires, and they don't care about that. Usually what I do is I'll just move their job. However, apparently one method of moving villagers if they don't have a job is just by interacting with them. When you right click them, they'll just come towards you because they want to have a conversation with you. You know how villagers are. They love to talk. And so if you just keep him talking, he'll keep walking. Oh, now he decided to have a different conversation. I can't believe this actually works. This makes me really mad. The amount of villagers I've moved in my life, just to know that this is a possibility. It infuriates me, by the way. And if you're like me in Minecraft, your biggest fear of dying is probably from falling. And surprisingly, a lot of people don't know that if you fall onto a hay bale, you actually survive. Like I literally took less than 1 heart of damage off of this fall. Kind of crazy, actually. Now, I'm sure everyone's pretty much familiar with the fact that skulk sensors are pretty cool because they can activate redstone things like trapdoors. But what if you did this on a really big scale? And so I put this over the ocean so that you guys can be able to get a real nice visual effect whenever something swims by. Look at that. You could create kind of like this like wavy pulsating look, maybe even make like pictures or something like that by just using skulk sensors to send a signal to trapdoors that'll then send the signal from one trapdoor to the other. Not to mention it sounds like actually terrifying. It sounds very scary. Another little hidden thing within Minecraft that a lot of people don't see very often is actually within the bone block texture. Now, it looks kind of cool as is. I mean, honestly, I don't know why it looks kind of like donuts. Maybe I'm just fat. However, there is a little skull right here. If you guys can see it, look at that. There's literally a skull. You can see the complete outline of it. Going like, here's his little teeth right here. It goes up and down, goes around, got his 2 eyeballs. It's perfect to have something like this as like a little Easter egg within a bone block. And this is just some of the crazy things in Minecraft, guys. Comment down below if I didn't include one of your favorite secret Minecraft features. That's gonna be it for this video, guys, so I'll see you in the next one.